Okay, hello. So today's lecture is all about distribution. So just to motivate it, as before, we're looking at a set of product data from a company, fictional company, who want to know about products that don't sell well or aren't profitable or cost too much to market, those kind of things. Last week we looked at correlations between those, and we could see, in particular, I don't know if you noticed, but towards the end we noticed that some of the products were related not because they're going up at the same rate or down at the same rate, but because there were peaks and troughs at the same points in time, possibly two peaks at the same point in time in the two time series, or sometimes a peak coinciding with a trough, which kind of indicates that there's some sort of seasonal behavior, so something happening regularly throughout the year. Also, we saw that from the previous week, when we were looking at some of these plots, it was clear that there was some of the sales data was noisier. So there's some of the lines, when we looked at line plots, they're very spread out, lots and lots of data very spread out. That means that they're noisy. You don't get a regular set of sales that are occurring the same more or less every day, or growing more or less the same amount every day. So this week we're going to look at the idea of distribution, which includes seasonality and outliers, and we'll do that via some new plots called histograms. They look like bar charts, but they are different. So we'll see histograms, we'll see box plots, which are another way of representing distribution. We'll also look at some specialized tools such as autocorrelation and seasonal decomposition. And finally finish off looking at how to annotate data. Because if you've got outliers, you sometimes want to indicate where those things are. Okay, the common features, as before, the common features in the code tend to be that the data at the top and the imports are the same in every example. Okay, so most of my examples, anyway, if you're doing this in a notebook, you just have this in one code cell at the top usually. In my examples, the code at the top of the examples are all the same. They use the matplotlib and pandas libraries, and they read in the data, and usually we set the data index to tell pandas that it's date time, so it knows how to handle them. After that, there's going to be a number of different techniques to apply. And we'll also meet another library called stats models, which can do a seasonal decomposition. Okay, I'm going to finish this video there, and then we'll move on and look at what I mean by distribution.